Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. What day is today? It's Friday, the 23rd of August. I'm continuing Plan As You Go, where I do use my planner every day in tandem for a month, and I'm doing it live. If my week has been any indication of how I can't get my life together, whether you watch yesterday's stream and find out at the end of it that I hit the wrong button and I was still streaming even though I thought I was offline, and you guys were all like, Cindy, notice that we're still live. Good morning, everybody. This morning, I actually started streaming and had it on unlisted and didn't even notice that. So that's how come these are in here. So Loki is napping because I also took a 3-hour nap yesterday. I was feeling awful in the afternoon. I'm sorry if you hear the background noise. We have the windows open because it's actually cool enough outside to like freshen the house up before we have to shut everything down again. Anyway, I put this in here. I even ranted for like 5 minutes about all of the stickers in the Happy Planner book I was using that say things like success isn't for the lazy, and I was just frustrated. So it's just been how my day's going. Good morning, everybody. I can see you. That means that I'm actually doing this right. Rock and roll. This is going to be a really quick one because I already wasted like 10 minutes of my streaming time streaming to myself. But on top of all of that, we have to take Loki to the vet very soon here, so I only have a limited amount of time. But I do want to take a second and just write in here that I did some work in the morning, but I was feeling awful in the afternoon. So Loki is on here napping, but I also napped yesterday. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. I'm just trying to work fast because, like I said, I've already spent a bunch of time today not doing what I should have been doing in the first place. I did not exercise. I did some more work on the Skillshare class, though, so I can check some of that off. Didn't get all of it done, but I did get some of it done. I did Plan As You Go. I didn't read, and I didn't make work. So, crawling along. My progress today is crawling. My progress this week was crawling along. Thank you. I can't even talk. Afro Asia Chick. Thank you. I refreshed my curls this morning and it looked nice, and I was like, yes. So Loki is fine. I know that might have felt like a click. He just has to go. He has to go in for his regular appointment, get some shots, and we want to check on, like, remember the peeing on the bed, and he has barfed a little bit more recently than usual. So we just want to check in on him and make sure everything's okay. He seems to just be he's been doing a few things lately that are a little out of character for him, but it's also his yearly appointment. So, all right, looking at this. So Loki's got a vet appointment. Jesse has a doctor's appointment. I have my patron hangout tonight. I need to do inbox zero and go grocery shopping if possible. The other thing I need to do today, and it's something I have not done. If you look at this from yesterday, I scheduled next week. I made my list. I filmed all of the talking head stuff for my Skillshare class, which took about 2 hours. I did not expect it to take so long. All of this got done except for painting. So that's what any extra time I spend doing stuff today needs to be spent painting. I need to finish these 2 paintings before next week because I still need to do 3 more next week. So painting is a top priority. Jesse also has work to do from home today, so thankfully he's not going to expect me to like hang out and play World of Warcraft or anything with him all day today, so I can actually get some work done, which is good because originally I was worried. He doesn't take days off very often, and I know he's taking today off because of doctor's appointments, but because he doesn't take days off very often, I do like to spend time with him when he does. But if he has work to do from home once the doctor's appointments are over, then I will most definitely take advantage of that and get some work done myself. Because the deadline I set for myself was to have all of the paintings for the shop when it opens in September done by the end of August, and I wanted 12, and currently I am sitting at 7 finished, 2 unfinished, and then 3 more that need to be done from scratch. So Mary, thank you. Every morning I've noticed you've been telling people to click like, and I appreciate you. I don't even know what's been going on. Yeah, it's been that kind of week for me too, Deb. It's been I just cannot for the life of me get my shit together. You're probably going to have to hear about it tonight at the Hangout, Deb. So that's today. That's all I'm going to put here for now. I do have to put in that, I forgot that I'm going to be at church early on Sunday because there's going to be a hymn sing, and they reached out to all of the stronger, like the people who can read music and are like slightly stronger singers, to see if they will come in early to learn some of the new hymns so we can help lead the congregation through. And I did say I'd go, so. All right. Got to put that in before I forget. All right. It was so humid here yesterday, and it's supposed to be humid here again today, which is why we have the windows open now, just to get the house a little bit less gross. And I think I have super like lighted on to the idea of doing all of my doodles tomorrow morning, because I just don't have time this morning. Like I was wanting to be done streaming at 9 a.m. so that we could get the cat into the carrier, which is a adventure in and of itself. He hates that thing. We pulled it out yesterday, and he's been looking at it like it's an asshole. And so, oh, thanks, Deb. I'm not even like upset. I'm just like frazzled. I can't seem to figure out my life this week. And then yesterday, one of my kids was having some anxiety, and that always makes me anxious because I cannot for the life of me be neutral when one of my kids isn't doing great. And it's just been a week. Nope. So what lettering? What day is today? Anyway, what day? The 23rd. So we're not Abu. I'm gonna do. So I will do all of the doodles tomorrow morning for like a little bit more of a luxurious Saturday stream. Luxurious. Is that even a thing? I don't even know. I mean, when it comes to streaming, I know luxurious is a thing when it comes to, hotels, because the hotel we stayed in Fort Bragg had a luxurious tub. It does suck, Lori. I'm not glad you had it down there. It's good to know that somebody else is from Northern California and can explain. Like, we don't get that kind of humidity normally. So when we get it, it's like, bleh. All right. So here's yesterday. I got everything done on my list except for finishing my inbox and finishing that painting. So I can check off filming Talking Head, and that's all I can check off on here. So today I want to get this, if I can get these, I didn't even say I wanted to finish the other two paintings, so those need to go on here. Finish Forget Me Not and finish Marigold. All right, so those two things need to get finished today. Probably won't start too new today, but I could probably do that this weekend. And I do want to kind of finish my launch plan this week. If I can get that all done today, that would be fabulous. I'm probably going to have to put the rest of this filming on hold until Monday because it's the weekend and it's hard to film when people are around. When am I expecting to be on tomorrow? That is a good question. I always want to say I'll be on around 9 a.m. on a Saturday, but then I'll wake up at like 10:30. So I don't know. In the morning sometimes. I can try to aim to be awake. I should wake up at 8 tomorrow and not sleep in until 10 because it doesn't do me any favors. So let's say between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's when I'll be on tomorrow. Thank you, Hillary. Oh man, Amy, I'm glad that they found your 6-year-old. So these things I can work on next week, but if I get all of this done today, as well as my inbox, it just was a shit week for filming, I guess. I did take my busted ass nail polish off though, so I haven't put any new stuff on yet because I don't want to. Not yet. All right, so let's get today scheduled in, and Jesse is now ready to go, so it means soon I have to jump off here so we can start wrangling Mr. Loki. By the way, yesterday, I think I decided that Loki's middle name is Cornelius, and I don't know why I decided that. Maybe I've just been, like, losing my shit this week, and being fucking weird is the only way that I can feel normal, because my weirdness is normal. I don't know. I just don't know. So, I'm going to put Loki. All right. Now, for the rest of today. Let's see. Whoops. I was going to write Loki again. I got Loki on the brain. Ooh, ooh. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Okay. Inbox 0 has to happen today. And my hangout is tonight. And Jesse has an appointment today as well. Now, big thing for today is painting. So painting. I need to finish the forget-me-nots, which shouldn't take that long. It's not anywhere near as detailed. The marigolds I might not finish, but I can just put it on here and let's be optimistic. Let's be optimistic. And then finish my launch plan. This is a very optimistic list. This is a very optimistic list. All right. And then what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. I might boot grocery shopping to tomorrow. I'll put it on here, but I may just wind up kicking it down the road to tomorrow so that we can just not. Does that make sense? Aw, Loki corny. Loki corn. Yes. He'd be a Loki corn for being Loki Cornelius. And then I was trying to say that his real name is Lokimus, and Jesse said no, it would be Loken, but I think Lokimus Cornelius Esquire sounds like a great name. Cornelius, is that a name from The Secret of Nim? No, but you're thinking of Nicodemus. I love that movie. By the way, what day is today? Okay, so the Dark Crystal TV show comes out next week. I'm going to be watching that. If you're going to be watching that, make sure to thumbs up this video because the original Dark Crystal movie was my shit when I was growing up. Scared the crap out of me, but I loved it. I was born in 1980, so it was right in the age range for me to love it. And I read a review of it that says that it is outstanding, and I am super excited. I am super excited. And I heard that Simon Pegg, who does the Chamberlain, is like a dead-on ringer for the original Chamberlain, who was Barry Dennen. You know, that guy in the old, yeah. So anyway, we actually named one of our mice when I was a kid. My mouse was named Nicodemus from The Secret of Nim. Our other rats, there was a rat, not a mouse. Our other rats were named Mickey and Mallory from Natural Born Killers. But then when Mickey died, we renamed Mallory to Templeton. Or when Mallory died, we renamed Mickey to Templeton from Charlotte's Web. Because it was depressing to have a Mickey with no Mallory. Cats are Freya and Odin. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, you guys, here's my list for today. I got to get going, though. We got to start getting the cat ready for his appointment. I will make sure to update you tomorrow morning. I should be streaming sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. unless I oversleep tomorrow. So if that's the case, then that's just going to be the way things go. Your cat's name is Leonidas. Awesome. This is Sparta. You named your potted plant or your pot plant Joyce Spicoli Hatch. That's awesome. Just try and watch the Dark Crystal because it is awesome. But you got to get into it. My husband also fell asleep when he was watching it for the first time with me because he's a baby compared to me. So, but it's amazing. That movie, all those movies that were awesome but scared the shit out of me as a kid. Labyrinth, The Secret of Nim actually was one of them too. The Neverending Story and The Dark Crystal, and The Last Unicorn traumatized me. And then Legend with Tom Cruise. All of those movies, I loved them, but they also gave me nightmares. Anyway, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. I am actually going to hit the stop streaming button today. Be sure to subscribe so that you see these videos tomorrow. Hit the notifications. Hopefully they work for you, and I will see you tomorrow morning between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. Hasta la vista, babies.